Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I wanted to share with you an easy breakfast recipe. It's very good for winter time when it's very cold, and it's also nutritious. This is a vegan dish and it's famous in the region of the north of Morocco, but you can find it also in all the other regions. For this recipe, we will need broad beans or fava beans, the split ones without the skin. We will also need dried green peas, split ones as well. We will also need plenty of garlic, 4 big cloves of garlic. But if you don't like too much garlic, you can just add 1. I do like garlic too much, as you can see. We will also need some salt, some extra virgin olive oil, and 2 spices. The spices, we will add them at the end. You have chili powder and cumin. If you don't like it too spicy, you can skip the chili powder, but the cumin gives it a very nice flavor. So let's get started. First, we're going to add our legumes to a bowl, and we will add some water. It's very important to make them soak in water for at least 15 minutes because this will help them to cook very quickly and become very soft. I'll just get a spoon to mix them. Just mix them like this to make them soak all in water. And we leave them aside for, I said, 15 to 30 minutes, and we'll come back. Now our legumes have soaked in water. As you see, if you find any skin, just get rid of it because it's not going to cook. I did wash my legumes several times till water becomes clear, as you can see. We want to get rid of that starch because if we cook it, it's going to leave so much foam on the surface, and we want to reduce that foam. So just give it a quick wash for 2-3 times. Now I'm going to just drain the water because we don't need it, and then we're going to put it in our pan or casserole dish or a tall pot. We're going to add half of the garlic we have because the other part we will need it at the end. We will add some salt. I do really like this pink salt, Himalayan salt, so if you do have it, just use it because it gives a nice flavor and it's also nutritious. And now we will add our water. Add plenty of water to cover it. If in the middle you need more water, just add boiled water. Now we're going to put on our cooker and let it boil. I will put it on very high, not very high, let's say high heat at the beginning till it start boiling. When the water start boiling, I will reduce the heat to medium, just to don't burn it, you know. And that's it. This is the foam I told you about. You see, because we we washed our legumes several times, we just had a little of foam formed. I'll just get rid of that because it doesn't leave a nice flavor on the dish. We don't want that foam. Just try to get rid of as much as you can. If a little bit is left, it's not a problem. Now you can see our legumes are cooked. We're going to put them aside. We're going to take a small pan or casserole, and we're going to put some oil, normal oil. Usually I don't use olive oil to fry things because it doesn't have a high heating point. I'm just gonna add plain oil, and then I will start grating the 2 garlics I left aside. In the meanwhile, the heat is on, so we're gonna just start frying them on a medium or low heat. We don't want them to burn. It's taking ages for me to grate the garlic. This grater is very small, but I do like it. It does the job at the end. As you can see, the garlic start bubbling in the oil. Just gonna fry it. Keep stirring it because the garlic will burn very quickly, and we don't want it burned. We just want it to be little golden brown. So just keep stirring. It's not going to take more than 30 seconds or 1 minute at last. I don't know where all that foam comes from, but let's keep stirring. I was just trying to see if my garlic is gold or not. All right, I think it's done now by the look of it. Sorry guys, I kept stirring too much. Keep you waiting. I think now it's done. Yes, we can see. Now we'll add this directly to our legumes because we want that oil and garlic to hit the surface of the legumes. We'll cook more. As we keep stirring a little bit, and now we need to use a blender. You can use an electric blender. This hand blender is very useful. I do like this to be very creamy, very soft. So I will blend it till it's very, very reduced to a puree, kind of, or some kind of cream. It's going to be a little bit thick, but don't worry about it. We can adjust it later. The blender is taking ages to blend all my legumes, but it's worth the wait. All right, now it's done. As you can see, it's very thick. It's got a very dense consistency. As I give it a stir to see if there's any pieces left. And I will add boiling water. Make sure you add boiling water so the temperature of the legumes doesn't go down. And we're going to keep stirring. Now, as you can see, it's reduced to a more soap kind of consistency. And this is the consistency we look for. Because this is, we eat this as a soup, kind of, or some light cream. As you can see, this is the consistency. Just going to give it a little stir. And that's it. It's done. Our dish is cooked, finally. Now we're going to serve. I do like to serve my Bissara or this cream on a clay pot or on a clay plate like this one. Gives it a nice rustic aspect. And I'm gonna sprinkle on the top some olive oil, drizzle some olive oil, and also sprinkle some cumin on the top. The cumin gives it a very nice flavor. It's a very good combination. We'll add also some chili powder. If you don't like chili, just skip this, but chili powder also gives it a nice flavor. This is our final dish. Oops, I lost the spoon. Give it a stir, a good stir before you eat it. And voila, our dish is served. I'll give it a taste. So yummy, believe me. Our breakfast, having this, it will make you full all day. I hope you guys like my recipe. If you liked it, put a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.